Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. You're here with Realm Lefebvre, the wise known as DraxxKraven, when we convene at the Northern Passage. It's just a bit ways of the H&H tool factory over yonder. Not much between here and that. I found a cabin with some Jackals gang members in it who I summarily executed. But once we go into the Northern Passage, things get a little bit different. Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
Tell me more about the job, Jed.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return.
It's a good deal.
You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Got it. Why shouldn't I do that, though?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the burn man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
Right on, Jed. Tell me about the Happy Trails Caravan.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Sounds like the Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Fair enough. What can you tell me about this New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Of course. Do you know anything about their religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Got it. I won't underestimate them. So you don't know what happened to the mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Damn. Alright, I had some other questions, though. I've been through Utah recently, so what's the situation like out there?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works.
Shit.
Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Huh. Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a New Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
I'll keep my eyes open. Warlords?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
And the Raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Right on. Oop, had some other questions. Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
Actually, why a weight limit? Actually, let me take care of some things first.
Fair enough.
So there were 4 of the members of the expedition, 2 guards, Ricky, and Stella.
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Thanks, ma'am. What are you doing out here?
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough.
I've heard bad
then
things.
I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass. You ask me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
I know the feeling. What was it like growing up in New Reno?
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction.
Shit.
Town's run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town. The scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs. Couldn't walk down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie. So I got my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
But understandable. What happened in Caliente?
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure. When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it. Spent more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without. If it wasn't the 80s or the white legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Right on. Yeah, what do you know about the White Legs? I hear they're bad news. You know anything else?
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15. Folks learned not to head north if they wanted to keep their scalps. Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
Huh. Alright. Later. And Ricky.
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Vault 22? Shouldn't you be a plant zombie? Unworded hostility, general agitation? How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho!
You don't have to. How much psycho you got stashed away? If you run out on the trail, the withdrawals would be very unpleasant.
God damn it! I didn't say nothing about using psycho. But, just talking hypno-theoretically here. Got any suggestions?
I've got psycho to sell, but, it won't come cheap.
All right. I'm a little light. How many hits you holding?
I'll give you 5 for 150 caps. And if I catch you wigging out on that road, I will put you in the ground. Do you understand me?
That'll last me a while. Nice. Now take your caps and fuck off.
Thank you, Ricky. So I see you're wearing a Pip-Boy and a vault suit from a vault that doesn't exist anymore.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
Do you do anything around here besides talk?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want. I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them. And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death. Something or someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it.
Oh, God.
In fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
Holy shit, please stop talking. Where'd you get that vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
I've been to Vault 22. No one's lived there for 150 years, man.
Oh, you've been to Vault 2 huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got the suit and the pit boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
Hold on. What do you use your pit boy for, and why do you keep saying pit boy?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head, be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand. Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean? Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
I mean, I'm wearing a pit boy too, so I got maps and so do you.
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your pit boy doesn't work. The screen's locked up and the reboot button is missing.
Bullshit! Ain't nothing wrong with my pit boy. I mean, Pip Boy. Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
What I want. Carry some of my gear? I'll keep my mouth shut.
I travel light on purpose, okay? But fine, I'll tell Jet I'm carrying less so you can carry more. What an asshole.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ricky. Alright. So I can go out with 100 pounds or less. I've only got 45 pounds of gear, and I actually prefer to keep it that way. There's a lot of interesting shit I'm going to find in Zion, and I don't want to have to leave any of it behind. Alright, Jed.
Are you here to join?
Hey, I'm ready to
You
go.
sure
I'm ready to
about-
go. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Well,
175 bottle caps. Woo!
the paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpace Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham.
Oh, shit.
Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpace Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
It may seem impossible that a man could survive such a thing, but you've got to understand, Joshua Graham was tough as hell.
Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there.
Yeah.
Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? That's not a problem.
No, of course not. But yeah, Joshua Graham was a tough son of a bitch. When I say tough son of a bitch, I mean the first recon has 3 confirmed.
Hold on now. I swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it, ambush! Come
What?
people,
Oh
watch
shit, that's bad.
yourselves.
You want some
Oh my god! Holy shit, why did he explode? Oh fuck, someone's chucking grenades. That's bad.
Shut the hell up, Ricky. Might as well be waving at him.
Well, there you go. Got him. Jesus Christ. Coming out of the fucking woodwork. Oh shit, Stella's down. Dark Datura? Sounds like a poison. Ooh, throwing axes. And a fire axe? Ooh, that's a good melee weapon. You know what, I'll take it. I'm not much one for it, but... Oh, he's down. Well, looks like it's just me. Well, shit. I'll just loot you dry. Sorry, Jed. Ooh, a recharger pistol. Nice. Also, Ricky... Damn it, he took all the psycho I done give him. Fuck. Also, dead guards. Oh, they were the ones with grenade launchers. Huh. Big fans of explosives, I guess. Ooh, hunting rifle. Sweet. But yeah, there's a... The thing about... Painmaker? Ooh. The big thing about Joshua Graham is that... Nice. There were 3 confirmed kill reports on him by the NCR first recon. That doesn't just mean, like, they shot him. That means, like, they shot him and said, he's been shot up so bad, there's no way he can survive. Oh my god. Rendered to a fine red mist. And he managed to survive all of them. The only thing that finally killed him was, supposedly killed him, was getting covered in pitch and thrown into a canyon. And so I say with no hesitation, he may have survived that. Why is he so tough? He's protected by God or something. I don't fucking know. Ah, trail carbine. That would explain it. Yeah, that'll put a hole in me. Storm drummers? Ugh. Sounds like bad news. I'm gonna just like keep low and do my whole sneaky thing. Yeah, these white legs, they don't seem to wear much armor, so.
Hoy, white legs don't leave survivors often. You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you. You came from outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow. Joshua will want to hear about this.
Follows Chuck. Okay. Joshua is in the Joshua Graham?
Joshua Graham. He leads our tribe. Thanks to him, the dead horses are strong and safe from our enemies. He'll want to talk to anyone coming up from Southways. Guess that means just you now. Come, I can take you to him.
Sounds good. Let's move.
Good sists. We head east then. Joshua is at our tribe's camp in the Eastern Virgin.
Follows Chuck has given you the well-stacked Cairns perk. While he's in your party, reaching any summit in Zion, such as ranger stations, will reveal all nearby map markers and inspire a heightened state of awareness for 3 minutes. Thanks, Follows Chuck. He's a good guy. Alright, that'll do for this episode of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. If you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. And if you...